Hey guys, it's Eric. Happy Red Friday. Hope you're wearing red and hope you're happy. For those of you that got kids, I should speak slower. For those of you that have kids, enjoy your final weekend. For those that still have it, I know my kids all go back to school on Monday and Tuesday. My wife couldn't be more excited. I'm a little bummed out, but if you've already sent your kids back to school this week, hope you're enjoying some much needed downtime. If you can see Kristen behind here filming, she's doing a little dance and stuff, so she's one of those moms that's got kids in school. Anyhow, let's get down to the real nitty gritty here. A week ago, the VA issued a new circular. Now, for most of you guys, you're thinking, well, what's a circular? Basically, it's the manner in which the Department of Veterans Affairs Home Loan Guarantee Division communicates changes and updates to their program to lenders, like low VA rates and many others. And last week, they issued, a really important circular that completely changes the landscape for those veterans and lenders like us that are doing interest rate refinance reduction loans, or the IRRRL or Streamline. For the most part, we applaud the changes. They were needed. A lot of it was just clarification, but there were also some changes there. So whether you're a lender coming to us as an expert, we know that we help other lenders out in the way we explain things and the way that we really simplify it. But hopefully for veterans, you also understand prior to last week, most of the IRRRL guidelines you've read about or heard about, whether it be on our YouTube channel or other websites out there, or from any of our competitors, things have changed. So let's just list those changes at this point. Number one, seasoning, okay? Seasoning, I always make this joke. I'm a big barbecue grill fan. I have my Traeger grill. I'm not talking about your favorite seasoning, your favorite rub. We're talking about, in order to do a Streamline, your loan must season for 6 months. We've talked about this in other videos, so this isn't new. Or 210 days, whichever one's further in the future. And it's almost always the 210 days. Here's what this circular clarified. For the last year or so, that seasoning was based off of the date that you made your first payment. Okay? And then you started the countdown. Well, let's just say for hypothetical reasons, your payment was due on January 1st, but like many, you got busy right after the holidays, you didn't put the check in the mail until the 10th, and your lender didn't actually apply it until the 15th. Your date of seasoning did not begin until January 15th. Well, that changes. And there was lots of interpretation. It was difficult for lenders to get verification of when the actual payment posted or was made. So what VA has done is they've clarified, going to grab my eraser here, it's no longer based off of the date you made your payment, but it's based off of the due date. Okay, so back to that example, your payment was due January 1. Doesn't matter that you didn't have it posted until the 15th or 16th. Your 210-day calendar for seasoning starts on the payment due date, okay? Very important. That was one of the changes. Another really important change, okay? And this is in no particular order. Discount points. These were super popular at one point in time on the IRRRL because those veterans willing to pay discount points were able to lower their interest rate even further. Well, last year when the law changed, and we've talked about that, discount points on an interest rate reduction refinance loan or a Streamline caused you to have to get an appraisal, and people didn't want to have to get appraisals, or if that appraisal came in too low, well then of course you couldn't use the discount points. VA has clarified their rule here and said the only time you must get an appraisal when doing discount points on a VA Streamline is if going from a fixed rate into an ARM. I hope you can see that, okay? So don't get me wrong, nothing's necessarily changed on discount points. You can get them. What's changed is no appraisal. That's great news for lenders and veterans. No appraisal when you get discount points unless you're going from a fixed rate into an ARM, okay? So veterans, opportunity to get rates down below 3% right now. 30-year fixed rates below 3% if you're willing to pay those discount points, okay? I'm going to clean the screen off here because we got a couple other things to talk about and then we're done. Another very, very important change. 36-month recoup. Okay? This was a new change a little bit over a year ago that basically stated veterans were not eligible for an interest rate reduction refinance loan unless they were able to recoup their closing costs within 36 months. Now, the VA had given guidance after that law change that if you were going from an ARM into a fixed, you did not have to calculate recoup. Or if you were doing a term reduction, okay, so maybe you were still lowering your rate from 6 to 5, but you were cutting 10 or 15 years off your mortgage, that normally causes your payment to go up, just like going from an ARM to fixed. Well, in the past, the VA did not require the 36-month recoup test. That has changed. Every loan, whether ARM to fixed or term decrease, must recoup in 36 months. That might sound like bad news. However, here's the great part about it. What the VA did is they updated or changed the way in which this 36-month recoup happens. This is probably more important for lenders that are watching, but veterans, stay tuned in here. There are basically two tests right now. There is a test for the veteran, and then if that happens to be more than 36 months, which it's now allowed to be, there's a test for VA guarantee. Okay, I might be spelling some things wrong there. I apologize. So I'm going to finish up here. Let's just happen to say you're saving, as a veteran, $100 a month. That would be amazing, right? You're saving $100 a month. I know my board's getting all dirty here, but hopefully you can see this. You're saving $100 a month, and your closing costs happen to be $4,000. Okay? I'm gonna do my math here in a second, but if I take 4,000 divided by 100, I get 40 months. 40 months is higher than 36. Is my loan dead? Do I have to tell my veteran, sorry, we can't save you $100 a month? Not anymore. What I have to do is a second test for VA guarantee, and what the VA says is, we realize the veteran's saving $100, but for our test, the test that really matters, remove, so I'm going to put minus, the VA funding fee, okay? Remove the VA funding fee, remove prepaid taxes, insurance, sorry I'm writing really funky today, and any other prepaid items. Basically, any items that the VA refers to as prepaid items, you remove those from your loan amount, and you calculate kind of an arbitrary savings. So if that savings happens to go to, 130, I'm just going to say, you're going to break even. I can't do the math right now on the fly here, guys, but at $130 a month savings divided by 4,000, your recoup's going to be less than 36 months for VA guarantee, and you can do the loan. Now, if this went over a bunch of people's heads, I'm sorry. I'm going to summarize everything right now in real layman's terms. You can rewind and rewatch. You can make comments. We'd love to clarify things for you. But here's the deal. 26/19/22 changed the VA loan, the interest rate refinance reduction loan, forever, unless there's another law change or another circular. We applaud most of the changes and clarification in there. If you have any other questions, call us up. It is an amazing time to do a Streamline refinance. Interest rates are super low. You can pay discount points now without having to go out there and get an appraisal. It's easier to get VA guarantee on the recoup. This is great news for veterans. Give us a call here at Low VA Rates. We'd love to help you out.